So a few weeks ago, I did a video asking what's going on at PXG, predominantly about the 0211 range and especially the driver really being at a price point I would never have considered PXG going in at. I got a lot of good feedback from the video, so I thought there's only one thing I can do. Let's get hold of the driver and see if it works. So as I explained in the first video, PXG when it launched really came out at a very high price point, talking about kind of no guidelines for them on how long it was going to take, or limitations maybe on how long it was going to take, what they would spend to produce the best equipment on the market for golfers. And obviously the price point reflected that. But there's kind of been a little bit of a change that Generation 4's just launched, which is still going to be quite a top end price. But it's almost like the way PXG are going is they're going top end of the market and bottom end of the market, almost trying to squeeze it a little bit. So we're going to have a close-up look at the head, look at the tech, because just because it's cheaper, you can't skimp on performance and tech nowadays. So we're going to look at the club head, look at the tech in there, and then ultimately hit it and see if for under £300, so in the UK, £299, is the 0211 a driver that you should be seriously considering in your bag for 2021. Just before we get into the review though, guys, if you're new down to my channel, welcome down to Ali Taylor Golf. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If while you're watching the video today, you're enjoying it, I'd love you to hit the subscribe button before, ring the little bell, then you'll find out whenever I drop a new video. But for now, let's see how good this actually is. So I think the first thing you notice when you get the 0211 driver is obviously the head cover. Now, obviously you've got your big PXG branding on there, but it's an okay head cover and it serves purpose, but it kind of looks like an inexpensive, cheap head cover compared to what you would normally get. But that's just me being a little bit picky. Ultimately, it's all about this bad boy, isn't it? Under £300. A lot of the designers from PXG, maybe not a lot, but certainly a few, came from Ping, moved across when the company started up. And there's definitely a Ping feel when I look at the bottom of the club. Down behind the golf ball, I think it is a fantastic looking driver, but definitely, I don't know, maybe it's because I know the designers are from Ping, but there's definitely a Ping feel and look to that driver head. But, you know, it's a very plain face. We've got the hybrid crown, so we've got titanium and carbon in there to kind of stiffen that, give it a little bit more stability. Got a weight low down and at the back, so high MOI. I've got 9 degrees, extra stiff in this. Gonna hit some shots, give you guys some feedback, and like I said, just ultimately see how this performs. Right, so like I said, down behind the golf ball, I think it is a very, very good looking driver. Okay. And there's a first shot, a little bit out to the right. Maybe not full speed there, but ball speed back and smash down. So, surprising, but let's hit a few. Right, so we look at just some stock ones there. So club head speed, just maybe a couple of mile an hour down on where I would expect to be, but ball speed also back. Smash factor a little lower than I would like to see. Launch, top end at 14. Spin at just under 3,000, so quite a lot of backspin there. Average carry, 248, and average total, 268. So everything just slightly back on where I'd want to see. And when we look at the strikes there, maybe a little bit more towards the toe than I would normally have, and one just a little bit low. So definitely strike influencing spin a little bit there. But let's hit some more and go after a few and see if I can get that performance up. Right, so those first kind of 6, 7 shots, looks nice, feels okay, maybe not my favourite driver on feel, but definitely performance was back there a little bit. And I've not been fitted for this. So because I'm in lockdown in England, I've not had a chance to be perfectly fitted. So I am expecting maybe a little bit. I think maybe more the shaft than anything. I think loft's not bad. But I'm going to go after a couple now and see if, bit like I saw the other day when I was working on kind of swinging slower or quicker, when I go after a few, I definitely get a bit more speed, bit more accuracy, and let's just see if with this driver I still get that extra performance. So still only 105 and 1.42 smash. Okay, so 106. It's only 153 ball speed and a little bit cutty. All right, let's go one more. Let's see if I can get near 110 with my speed. Okay, so 108, 156 ball speed, a little bit left, 258 carry and 288 total. Right then, what did I think of the 0211 from PXG? So overall, we saw 105 mile an hour club head speed, 151 ball speed, so definitely back on where I would normally see it. That's reflected in the smash factor being 1.44, launch angle 13.9, which is decent. That spin still around that 2.9. So 249 carry and 269 total. And you can see generally the strikes kind of just towards the toe side of the centre, but not awful by any means, but definitely a bit disappointed with the ball speed off that face. And if I look at the accuracy there, no real consistency, couple left, couple right, the rest of them kind of playable, which I do. So all in all, bit on the fence with the 0211. Right, so I really wanted to like that. I think awesome price point at $299, but it was okay. And that's all I'm going to say. It was okay. It looks really nice. It feels okay. It performs okay. It's the cheap PXG driver, or the budget or the entry-level PXG driver. I know it's not quite maybe fitted perfectly for me, so maybe not 100% fair test. But I'd have to expect more out of Gen 4, which is a lot more expensive than that. I was a bit underwhelmed, if I'm being honest, with the performance. It was okay. Would I spend £300 on it? I'd need to get fitted, hit it alongside my TSI 3. I just think that's a long way back, and the smash factor just didn't get there. So let's look at the claims on the website, and we're going to tick them off or cross them off and just see how they stack up. So performance benefits for the 0211. Fast ball speeds. Didn't see that. Ideal balance of distance and forgiveness. Maybe not. Outstanding feel and sound. I think that's personal, not for me. Versatile head design for variety of players. Yes. Smoking hot looks. I liked it. Not sure about smoking hot looks. Crazy distance. No. And killer price. Don't think so. So is it a killer price £299 is not cheap. You know, it's always a tough one because I think, you know, do you see that difference in a driver that might be £199 and £500? Well, the £500 one's not twice as good, you know, 2.5 times as good. You're never going to see that level of performance. So I think if you're looking around that price point and you really can't go above that price point, I do think this is a driver that you should be looking at. I think it's different for everyone, so it might be worth hitting it anyway. But for me, 0211 is a great price point and it's a really good looking driver, and I think you get some decent performance. But like I said, maybe I was a little bit overexcited to try it because of the price, but as a general rule, I think you get what you pay for, and I think it's a good, solid driver, but it definitely wouldn't be going in my bag. So guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Please comment below and let me know what you think of 0211. Have you got it? I know a lot of you commented on the original video I did and were very excited by this kind of development from PXG. So it'll be interesting to see what the comments are now, as definitely more and more people have put them in the bag. And I definitely think, even though PXG are doing demo days where you can get fitted, definitely think they're going more direct to consumer. So that would be a little worry that you don't maybe get that full level of performance out of it. But if you have enjoyed today's video and you're not currently subscribed, I'd love you to hit the button below, ring the notification bell, and then you'll find out whenever I drop a new video. Follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.